proud piece of creation, aren't you? Looking for birthday gifts from your darling Auntie Sally? You're a grown killing machine. Earn your own gear. Do you think I miss him? That moaning little nugget of flesh? Please. Once I find my way into the pyramid, I'll come by the upended and say hello to his mother. Zeta's a little pinned down at the moment, but she's an in-law of sorts. It would be polite. And Guardian, I'm no Ahamkara. If you want to speak with me, you don't have to push a button. We've grown apart. Taken different paths, as all siblings must do eventually, I suppose. Now here we are, standing at the top of the universe. And I find that what I'm looking towards is still you. Is that enough sincerity for you yet? All these secrets, all these hidden passages, rebuilding itself to purpose whenever necessary. This ship's a tricksy one. Not the first ship full of corpses I've come across in my time. I believe I'd find it homey. Do you think about desires? About the animating forces of those who don't look like you? I'm not convinced you do. What does a puka dream of growing up to be? Or a ship? They're terribly opinionated. Sapience isn't the exclusive domain of the bipedal. You provincial Earthlings tend to ignore that. Plenty of beings crave a strong hand on the wheel. A hierarchy is comforting. You always know where you stand. What a stultifying way to live. What an unimaginative game where pieces always move as they're told. I'm escaping them all, honey. Hierarchies, games. But if a piece wants to place itself in my hands, who am I to say no? Don't the hive down there look perfectly gormless? Following along with the dread. No plans of their own. I certainly can't believe all my nieces and nephews are that dull. And that leads their nasty-minded auntie to think, what's everyone else up to? I haven't been on speaking terms with those old invertebrates in a long time. But I've got 3 good eyes, and I can see the smoke going up from the temple chimney. A god with a bargain to make is rarely left waiting for his priest. Tides are too rich for my blood these days. I subsist on lighter fare, air and sweet nothings. But I can feel the hive near you sending on their tithes ever so dutifully. Now who do you think is collecting the dues? Play a game with me, Guardian. Imagine yourself among the dread. Raised by an uncaring god, burdened with duties you never asked for. Always praying for word from the silent thing that made you. How would that feel? A distant leap of imagination for you, I'm sure. The dread who moved into my brother's ship, I won't defend. What a nasty group of people. Villains to their core. But I have had some lovely conversations with subjugators elsewhere, you know. Elegant minds on them. It's nice to engage in a little girl talk. They didn't ask to be born into this world. Sad, unloved things, put together so hastily. Now they're searching for a way to make it better. Something to bandage their spiritual boo-boos. But you like them bleeding, don't you? Makes them easier to kill.
As evil Arad has her hammer, and Savathun her scalpel, so the king wields a chisel. With it I carve the tablets of ruin. Anywhere I make my mark, there I create the world anew. There I cut death into the shape of my victory. So it is written. So it is. Ayat.
Brother. That Rolk stepped on even the shadow of Oryx's robes. That he dared to lock away Oryx's secrets. And I, never aware of his tools within my court. I'll break down those walls sooner or later. You can bet your boots on that, Guardian.
Pues vos soles.